Hey, how's it going, nerds? Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. I hope you're having a good one because I am excited to be back. Things are finally going well again. We have over $20 million. We're actually approaching $23 million. And if we take a bit of a look at our lines, we can see the Northwestern line is doing all right. And what's even better is that the Northern line is starting to do pretty well. Now, it's only sitting with $379,000 in balance right now, but it was sitting with about $1 million to $2 million not that long ago. I have been playing a little bit of this between episodes. I'll show you what I've done in just a second, but this is kind of a big deal because the Northern line for the longest time was not doing very well. But now if we take a look at it, if we go over to the start of it in Rochester, we can see, okay, there's 107 people. That's more than a single Northern Line train can carry. If we go down to Heathfield, okay, not that many, but if the train's already full, it's not picking anybody up. Swanley, oh, you bet, 144. You know, that's almost double what that train can carry. Right here, 119 wanting to go back to Swanley. Over here, we have 82 wanting to go to Tadcaster. That's almost a full train. That's half a full train wanting to go to Crediton. Then in Tadcaster, it's only 45, so it's about half a full train. The point being, I think we could probably put more trains on the Northern Line. So that's kind of what I'm thinking we're going to do. Or at the very least, what we could do, since this guy's limited to 37 miles per hour, is we could modify the vehicle. We could go in, we could say, you know, give me an A35. So we take, you know, this guy out, we select the A35, we make it red, so we're keeping the pattern. We have 88 capacity right now with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wagons. So basically we go in, we have red, we have green, we have blue. This is what I did for each of these trains. It's a little tedious, but yeah. This is how we get the RGB thing. It's a little annoying, but it's fine. And even then, with 5 wagons, we've almost got the same capacity that we had before. So if we go and do one more cycle of R, G, and B, 112 on the capacity. Now, it's 8.3 million to modify. That's fine by me. Because the train is going to be faster, and that means that we are going to be looking at a lower frequency, which is great. So we're at 50 minutes, which I think it was higher. I don't know. I actually don't know if it was higher. We could get another train. We absolutely could. I'm not going to, but, you know, we could. I do want to see where that train is as well. And it is going, you know, and increasing speed right now. So that's good. That's what we want. And also, these wagons in RGB look even better than the old ones, which makes me kind of happy. I'm not going to lie. So that's great. We have that going on. We'll probably throw another train onto that line at some point. And I say at some point because, well, like I mentioned, between episodes, I did a thing. And that thing was I noticed that Ashbourne wants construction materials. So I went ahead and I built a little cargo platform here in Ashbourne. And I noticed that the town wants construction materials right here. So we probably don't need this truck station, but we're going to have it just in case that construction materials getting dropped off don't automatically go into the town. But what I'm thinking we do is we set up a train line to bring construction materials from Dawlish down to Ashbourne. Now, we have some choices with this because we can kind of do it one of two ways. Right? What we could do, if we go and look at this Northeastern Bricks delivery line, we could set it up so that after Rochester, the train goes all the way down to here and then heads back, right? Now, I don't know how well that's necessarily going to go, and we're actually going to have to take a little bit of a look at this and see if I can easily do that. Because it's looking like the answer is probably going to be no. I can't easily do it. Well, I say that. I actually think oh, yeah, we totally can easily do that. Okay, this is going to be something, what I'm about to do, but it should work. So if I grab some track and I go from here, I guess, and I'm wanting to go there. Now, it's saying construction not possible, but I disagree. I think it's totally possible. I think the game's just being awkward. That's too much curvature. Okay. Can I go through the other sections of track? Yeah, I didn't think so somehow. What about here? Too much curvature, stuff in the way. That's kind of to be expected. Okay. I can't do that either. I'm wanting to do this in... I mean, I could just do that, right? But that's not the prettiest looking thing, and I don't like it. I want something like this. You know, I want something that crosses over all the other lines. I just don't think I'm gonna get it. So we might have to do the ugly thing. We could, if we wanted to, just sort of come off of there. Which honestly, that might actually be the way to do it. I think that is probably the way to do it. So now that gets rid of our problems. The train sort of goes out that way, I guess. I need to view this line. I need to view only this line. Wait a minute. What does that do? Only show lines that are visible in the main... Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was an option. Interesting. Okay. That's news to me. All right. Yeah, no, that looks like it is doing what I want it to do. So it goes down all the way to whatever it's called, Ashbourne, and then it goes back up and does its thing. I don't know how well the trains are going to manage that, but I think it'll be fine. Although the bricks delivery line is losing 2.2 million right now, so that's it's worrying. That's a little bit worrying. We really would like to see it doing better than that, but apparently it isn't. Now, why isn't it doing very well right now? So we have this train coming through here and crossing over. We have a lot of trains here. Good Lord. Okay. So we have you sort of going... Wait, are you one of the old trains? You are. That explains why things have gotten a bit weird here. I'll tell you what we'll do then. Manage this line, because this is the old train, right? This is train number 12 right there. So if we manage the line and we get rid... No, not manage the line, sorry. If we manage the vehicles and get rid of train 12, right? So sell it, gives us a little bit of money, and then just duplicate you for as much money as that was. That's fine. So that'll just move a bit more, and this guy is going to be able to move at good speed as well, so they can head out and do their thing. We should be about to get a good amount of money from this delivery right here, which hopefully isn't going to overload this thing. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. We're going to be losing cargo now. Okay. Something needs to be done about that. So 40 vehicles. Let's have a little look here. So 40 vehicles. Let me see. You have a rate of 208 with a frequency of 18 seconds. Terminals. What are we looking at here? No, I need the cargo one. So you have 187 every 30. And then 13 minutes, admittedly. Interesting. I think we might just want a couple more vehicles here. Maybe only 10 more vehicles here, rather than, you know, doubling it up. So we'll throw another 10 onto that line. We'll see if 50 vehicles total does what we need it to do. And then hopefully it does, because we have a good amount of fuel down here that does need to be getting moved to Wolverhampton. And actually, why is there so much for Wolverhampton? Interesting. I guess double the vehicles on that as well, just to get it moving. And then, yeah, I want more sand, essentially. That's what I'm looking for. Are we supposed to have... Wait. Why do we have bricks here? Why do we have bricks? Hold on a minute. Manage line. So you guys are supposed to be loading up on... What is this? Epping fuel delivery. Load up on fuel and unload fuel, right? I'm not sure why there's bricks here. It just hit me that that's a thing. Interesting. They might be there forever. Oh my god. Oh no, the sand brick production, that's fine. Wait, no. Sand... What? 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 This is not. No. You guys aren't supposed to be bringing bricks back. What? You guys are supposed to be loading up on sand and unloading sand, right? I'm not going crazy here, am I? That's what you guys are supposed. Wait. Sand to brick production is waiting to take bricks. I don't know. Am I losing it? am I losing it? Am I having a moment? I'm pretty sure there's not supposed to be bricks here, right? It's just sand. It's sand that's supposed to go and produce bricks up here, right? And then we look at you, and you are... Oh, we look at you. So sand to brick production is bringing it in, and then bricks to... Yeah, so... I don't know. That's not quite right. What are you hauling right now? Okay, a bunch of tools, that's fine. They are 1.2 million into Dawlish, okay. With 79 left for Rochester. All right. So Rochester's not actually getting enough of like anything right now. I kind of want to see if we can get more tools and just everything coming up here. So if we go and have a bit of a look over this way, we have a ridiculous amount of... We actually have so much oil sand waiting right now. So hopefully that can get moving soon enough. In fact, we do have one of our trains waiting to go out and take it, so not a problem. But then it comes to tools, and I feel like tools have just completely fallen off, and I'm not 100% sure why. So looking at this, production is hovering around the same place it always has been. Looking at this, we don't have much. I think you're just not getting enough steel, to be honest. So if we go and look at steel, I mean, I guess the best thing to do would be select some lines. So steel to tools production, it has a rate of 140, a frequency of 26. I mean, if we manage vehicles, it'd be nice if I could kind of see, you know, roughly what the, what each one was carrying. So you've got nothing, you've got nothing, nothing. Are you guys on the way back though? You are. So I need some vehicles that are on the way out. So you've got nothing and you're also on the way back. What about you? You have nothing and you're on the way back as well. Okay. You have 4 of 5 and you're heading out. So they're not filling up. They're just not filling up. And does that mean we don't have enough? Do we need more iron? Is that really what's about to happen here? Is we're about to give this thing more iron? I think it might be. So we have 60 vehicles in this line. Let me go ahead and bring that up to, I don't know, 70, 75. Let's do 75. Oh, it's like, oh man. Let's do 75. That seems fair enough. So there's 65, 70, 75 right there. Okay. So 75 vehicles dealing with iron. That's hopefully going to improve steel production, which, looking at this, will improve machines production. And that's something I want to do as well. So machines are a thing that's wanted over in, I think, no, not Ashbourne. Yeah, Great Yarmouth, as well as food. We kind of need food here as well. And to be honest, we probably should try and get some food down here. Because we have all these train lines that can bring things down here. We're just not doing anything with it right now. And also, Ashbourne wants goods, which we are producing, so... How are you doing? You have a good amount of plastic, not a lot of steel. Okay, so if we look at your... If we look at these lines, we'll keep that pin for a second. So plastic to goods has a rate of 61. So that's the approximate annual throughput per station is about 61 with a frequency of 60. We'll pin that. And then the steel one is 5961. Interesting. So we just need more steel. I wonder if what's going on is that steel is just, we do have plenty of it, actually. And I realize it's wagons running a lot of this. So let me manage some vehicles here. Let me replace all of these guys with you. Let me manage you guys and replace with you. And you guys replace with those as well. So that's going to make things a little more efficient. We can manage these vehicles too. There's 60 of them. We'll replace them with those. And it doesn't look... Oh, we do still have horses right there. So manage, select all, replace with those. And that should improve things a little bit. But I'm thinking what we could maybe get away with is a few more vehicles moving steel. So managing this, we have 11 vehicles. Let's just double it flat out up to 22. And that'll help this move a bit. We can configure this as well to be extended back just so that steel doesn't end up, you know, going to waste or anything like that. And I guess, well, I guess what we could do, thinking about it, would be to flip some of this a little bit. I guess, okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let me do another platform here, and let me bulldoze that little bit of platform right there. So that's going to be steel. Then terminals for this thing, we are going to have iron going to terminal 3, coal going to terminal 2, and steel deliveries on terminal 1. And that'll be fine. So we'll see how that plays out. There is steel waiting down here. We're just not moving that much of it. And I'm actually wondering, what's the top speed on these guys? Can I see those details? What are we looking at? So top speed is 16 miles per hour. Okay. What's the top speed on this road? So this road is 25. This one's 37. So the road speeds aren't doing it. It's absolutely nothing to do with the road speed limits. It's just vehicles aren't moving well enough. Oh, that's gonna do it. that's probably part of the problem right there. We probably need more iron. So let me have a little look here. Let me pin you. So iron and coal. So that's the coal one. That's the iron one. We'll keep you pinned. So the rate on coal is 128 with a frequency of 28 seconds. The rate on iron is 137. Am I reading this wrong? No, wait. The rate on iron is 158. Am I losing it with 23? So you're more frequent. What is going on there? I guess we just have more vehicles. Am I misreading rate? So rate is the approximate annual throughput per station, which is approximately 159. The frequency is 23. So what that says to me is that annually we can move 150. Is that 159 vehicles or is it 159 units? And then this is, so the frequency is how frequent, or the frequency is how frequent they get to stations. So approximately every 23 seconds, one of them shows up, which would imply that they can move more per year and they show up more often than coal, which can only move 128 per year approximately with a frequency of 28 seconds. Yet we have massive amounts more coal than we do iron. Now, we have like 3 times the number of vehicles for coal. We have 60 vehicles versus 20 vehicles. So actually 3 times more. Let's double up on the iron. And let's, you know, put 40 vehicles in that line, which gives us a rate of 319. I have no idea. I actually have no idea. I must be misreading things. I must be. I'm gonna have to do more reading on this. I did do some reading. I've seen so many comments that are like, man, you need to learn what rate is. You need to learn what frequency is. And I agree, and I thought I did, but I feel like I didn't, or the numbers are lying. And I feel like the numbers aren't lying. I mean, they could be. They really might be. I feel like they shouldn't be, but they might be. Now, the whole point of all of that was that I want increased goods production, because we are moving goods into Daventry, right? We're moving a lot of grain down to here, which is doing fine. We could arguably be moving a little bit more in the way of plastic, and we're probably going to want to. This place is probably going to start stockpiling good old, what do you call it? Steel at some point. So that'll be a thing. And also looking at it, shipment. So shipment is holding this thing back. Is that... So consumers, Daventry. Do we want to ship out more? Is that maybe a thing? Because this thing's not really producing much. And I guess Daventry is a relatively small consumer, getting 70% of its supply right now. So I think we might want to ship out more. So what if we shipped goods to Great Yarmouth and moved them by train to Ashbourne? Might not be a bad idea to do that. We already have a train coming down here with construction materials, which admittedly hasn't shown up yet, which has me a little concerned. Where is that train? Why don't... Hello? Are you a construction materials train? You are. So you're absolutely full, which is great. And we have another one here. So they're really close together right now. That's bad. That is actually kind of bad. And then down here we have a bit of sand showing up. Over here we have nothing right now as well. Although we do have oil sand coming in. Okay. All right, we'll see how that plays out. Good news is this guy is about to make a delivery, and then I think it'll be the first run down to Ashbourne. So that's going to be 1.9 million, dropping off a pretty healthy amount of brick. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Rochester getting about 40% of both. We do need more of each. But this will be kind of cool, having the bricks train head down a different way now. So it's going to cut straight across here, and away it goes down to Ashbourne. All right. I think that's... Ooh, we got proper buses now as well. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to load up a cargo train in Great Yarmouth, and I think we're going to take some goods to Great Yarmouth up to Ashbourne. And I mean, we could load them up and take them elsewhere as well. Bletchley, for example, Wincanton, for example. But it is a bit of a distance, and I don't really feel like doing it. Winchester as well. Actually, Winchester wouldn't be the worst shout, but I think we'll pass. We can also bring bricks down to Royston as well if we drop them off in Great Yarmouth, but I think that's maybe asking for a little bit much. So let's let the game run. Let's try and remember to keep the game running, and let's start modifying some things here, because I think this will be good. It's going to be a relatively short train line though, which is going to be weird. So we're probably not going to need a huge train to do this. Unless, I mean, hold on a minute. Where else do we need goods? Do we need goods anywhere along here? We need them in Swanley, which does have a train line. So what if we took goods to Ashbourne, brought them all the way up along this line, turned this train this way, and brought goods through Heathfield over to Swanley? That might be phase 2 of this setup. I think for now, we'll just do the simple Great Yarmouth setup. So let's get a platform, just cargo the whole way along here. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab a track. We're going to bring it over like this. And we're going to go like this. We're just going to have the single track that comes in, and that'll be fine. I realize I've done this slightly wrong. That's not quite what we wanted, actually. So take you out and take you out. So we want this to connect something like this, and then something like this. That way, when the train comes in, it just goes off to the left and does its thing. In fact, I want it to come further down. I do. I get the feeling that if this works out, we're going to end up with a pretty chunky train for this whole thing. So we'll have this line just extend quite a bit down to about there. Then it'll cross over, and that's how the trains get out, and then it crosses over again, and that's how they get on the right side, or the left side in this case, for where they're going to. And then all we need to do is throw a single little signal there, and a single little signal there, and that should keep things relatively good for us. So that's how they get in and out of Great Yarmouth. They come along. They're going to go to... Ooh, we do only have the single track, though, don't we? That's going to be interesting. I forgot that I only set up the one track here. I could change it, and I might change it. I think I will. I think I'll probably thank myself for doing this, because if we set it up so that the trains coming from the north use this left track here from where we're looking at, it means we're not going to have any major overlap, which is going to be preferable. So they use the same platform, just not the same stretch of track. So let's bring you down a bit like, say, that. And then we're going to want to, well, we're going to want to change this entire thing, I think. So bring you there. We are going to need to pause to do this, because this is where things are going to get a little weird. I'm going to have to remember to unpause as soon as I'm done with it, though, because I need to keep making money, although we have 67 million. Why do we have 67 million right now? How have I done that? Oh, oil sands doing amazing. The northern line has 3.3 million. Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh, that really makes me so happy. Oh, man, we actually have a profitable passenger train line. This almost never happens. That's great news. That's genuinely great news. I'm actually really happy right now. Oh, it's all been worth it, huh? It's finally all been worth it. It's all finally paid off. Okay, so we'll do something like this. And that'll be the track going sort of to the cargo space there. And what we're going to need to do is move you out to platform number 2. So that still works, right? So you come in, you're coming in the same track though. So we do still need a crossover point. And the crossover point is going to be about here. So that should push that guy, yep, back onto the left side, which is beautiful. Now all we need are some signals, which can go about there. And which can go about there. We'll need one there. And we're probably going to want one there. So that'll let that entire thing just keep running. And then what I can do is I can come over to this other side with this new stretch of track, which I think we'll bring to about there, and we'll run it the entire length of this. To about those signals is fine. And we'll merge it across. In fact, we'll go a little bit further. And then we'll merge it across. So the way we do this one will be a nice merge, something like that. And another merge, something like that. So the trains come in on the left side, they cross over to the right side, they cross over to here, they go to that platform, they come back out, they cross just over to this side, and away they go. So that should be fine. I'm gonna need a signal here, though. And we have one there. And I think the rest of it's probably all right. So that should work. That's going to be interesting. It's a very, very short line. It's a very, very short line. And I'm trying to think of the best way to do it, to get a train onto it. I think we can get the train from Rochester, honestly. So that's probably what we're going to do. And then in terms of unload stops, we, I guess, can go to about here. So that'll kind of work out. Okay. So new line from here to there. And that's going to be road cargo. And it's Ash, B-O-U-R-N-E, Ashbourne, I guess, goods delivery. Do we have an Ashbourne line already? I don't think we do have anything with Ashbourne in the name. And I think we're already using that purple, aren't we? But I guess we're probably using every color at this point. So, yeah, Ashbourne can be that color. That's fine. And then what we do, I guess, is a train that goes from Ashbourne to Great Yarmouth. And what's it doing? Is it doing what I want it to do? It already is. Fantastic. Okay. So that's not bad at all. It is doing exactly what we want. So that is going to be... Oh, how do we do it? Cargo train. That was it. CT, and it is Ashbourne, I guess, goods delivery. And then we head up to CT. We change it to the right color, which I think is that one. It's, no, it's a little bit lighter. I think it's that one. Yeah, so that's about right. Okay, so that's how goods are going to get to Ashbourne. Then how do goods get to Great Yarmouth? We're going to need a station or a drop-off. I guess a drop-off is probably all we need. So We can do a drop-off, I guess, right about there. And that'll be all right. We probably want to put some people going around Great Yarmouth as well, because we do have that passenger line. In fact, that's probably why a lot of these guys are suffering a little bit, but we'll worry about it at a later time. Now, are we using all these terminals? We absolutely are. So let's set up another delivery one. And this will be the Great Yarmouth, I guess, goods, whatever. So, new line from here. And it's going to go to there. And why are you having problems? Oh, wait, no. I'm an idiot. You don't go there. You go there. Okay, so I think this will just be a Daventry line, to be honest. Because I think that's what we have. No, Daventry, ooh. I guess it's Great Yarmouth, isn't it? So, road cargo, I guess Great How do you spell it? Yarmouth. Okay, UTH. Great Yarmouth, I guess, goods to train is what we can call it. And it can be bright pink, I suppose. Okay, well, that's going to be something. Now, how are you doing? You are starting to stockpile steel, which is good. You are... So the amount of coal is coming down, which is also good. That means that we are producing steel pretty regularly. The shipment is maybe not enough. So suppliers, yeah, they could be moving more. They could definitely be moving a bit more. Which, I mean, I'm tempted to say that we try and just max out the transports on these. So, if I was to pin that, and then go here, pin you. So the coal mine only has 47% transport. This is, I don't want to, I really, I don't want to go too crazy with this, but I'm going to. Let me select 5 vehicles. Let me duplicate, 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 and duplicate. Up to 80 vehicles on that. Which is, you know what? Let's go up to 90. Why not? You know what? 100. Nice round number. And then for the iron mine, I mean, I look at that and I think, hold on a minute. It has 40 vehicles. Do I need 60? What do I need for this? I'm going to go up to 60 vehicles for this guy. I guess. We can afford it. We have almost $100 million. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if that works out. We do have a really good... we do have a really good amount of steel being made, though. And we do have it in stockpiles. So it's now plastic that's letting us down a little bit. And I mean, if we look here... Hold on a minute. Terminals... yeah, that is set up the way I want it to. So if we look here and keep you pinned, we can see that the... oh, man. Hold on a minute. This is not... Okay. Plastic. Rate of 60, frequency of 61, rate of 137, frequency of 27. So yeah, we're probably going to want more vehicles on this line as well. So duplicate all of those. Gives us 30. The rate's now 120. Give me another 5 of those, and that should be all right. And now what we need to pay attention to is plastic production, because it's going to go a little bit nuts. So, looking at this guy and pinning you, we can see plastic is 141 with a frequency of that. It's 2-to-1 on grain to plastic. You're 127, 129. I am just going... Oh my god, there's 70 vehicles in this line. I don't want to duplicate them, but I am going to bring that up to 100. And I think those are horses. I forgot to upgrade these guys. So we'll do that. And that will probably help things go a little bit more nuts. Okay, so now all of that's set up. Let me grab some vehicles. And let me go ahead and set up the goods to Great Yarmouth, to Ashbourne, possibly over to Swanley. But we're going to do that next time. Is what we're going to do. We're going to get that going next time. We're going to get our train. We're going to get our vehicles. Hopefully everything's going to be all right. I do want to set up some passenger loops around Great Yarmouth, around Ashbourne, and maybe down here in Bournemouth as well. I'm not too sure on that one. I'd also like to bring fuel down to Bournemouth. We are producing a decent little bit of it, so there's definitely the potential, right? If we load up some fuel on a train, actually loading up fuel on a train would be really good, because that's kind of what I've wanted to do. Bring fuel to Wolverhampton, put it on the train. Train goes to Epping, skips Wolverhampton, goes to Dawlish, goes the whole way down to Bournemouth. Might not be a bad idea. The whole plan has been to use these lines I'm setting up as the backbone of industry, so we will see. Either way, thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. If you liked the video, I would appreciate you leaving a like on the video, but I'm not going to pester. I'm just going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.